내가
An intriguing contest tonight with two teams that play some of the toughest defense in the NBA, Clark.
BA, I call it old school hoops. It's about winning with energy and activity, not just offense, getting it done with some grit and grind defense as well.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. And it's Junior in at the point guard position.
First team foul.
Embiid passes to Thibault. Harden with it. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, no good. Chicago with the ball. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Count it.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay. Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Now here's Tucker. 9 points in his last outing. Harden, good.
Boy, Tucker, ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Levine passes to Junior. And he's going for the oop here. Harden against Junior. Pass to Thibault. Now here's Embiid. 4-3. Drops in the 3.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Harden against Junior. There's the drive, and Embiid with the block.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly. Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Chicago trailing here. Levine finds Junior. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Outside Tucker. There's the triple. Fires in the triple.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from 3, Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense.
And he gets that one.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Tucker against Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Junior with the bucket.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Junior against Harden.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Maxey with it. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. 2 on the clock.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And the Bulls making a change here. Drummond's checked in.
Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness are contagious. Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Harden. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Nice finish there. Harden is just calibrated to absorb contact and complete the play.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Junior with it. Thibault picks him up. And Embiid with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Philadelphia on D. They've got a 9-point lead. Junior against Harden. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
James Harden picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
All right, we're about halfway through the season, and we have some teams that have really exceeded expectations, Clark.
Perhaps from the outside looking in, that's the case, B.A., but inside those locker rooms, I'm sure those teams really believed in themselves, and it was the outsiders that doubted them.
Here's Junior. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. And there's the lob, and the jam by Drummond.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
And here are the Sixers now, following the bucket by the Bulls. Thibault against DeRozan. Thibault passes to Maxey. Outside for Harden. No good on the shot. And it's Chicago the other way. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
The Sixers leading. Pass to Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And Drummond with the jam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Philadelphia's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Stolen by Drummond. DeRozan, left side. Junior up top. And And he lobs it up. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
And the 76ers with some changes. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Embiid. And Milton subbed in for Thibault. Green's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Zach LaVine. Drummond's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Outside Maxey. Pass to Tucker. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
Now here's Maxey. He just couldn't put it together in that loss to Indiana. That one goes. Count it.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
The 76ers making a switch here. Reed's checked in to the paint. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Now here's Harden, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Outside Milton. Outside for Harden. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 7 points.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Now here is Junior. Give him 8 points now. Here's Drummond. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Give him 8.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Maxey against Ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Melton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Junior. Oh, denied by Harrell.
You know, when Harrell does a good job with his positioning defensively, he can block some shots. Solid job right there.
Chicago trailing here. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with them. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a
And Chicago has possession, trailing by 10. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Maxey out there with James Harden, and it's Thibault in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Shot clock at 3, and the power finish by Vucevic.
Capable of finishing off those alley-oops. Throw it in Vucevic's area, and he's going to go get it for you.
So it's Philadelphia now. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
I mean, what a stunner. They came into the game confident, looked like they had it pretty much in hand, and then the wheels fell off there in the fourth.
Knocks it down from distance. Thibault's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He scored 45 points, and his assist total was through the roof. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Williams' shot is good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Maxey. They get it back. And the layup is good off the glass. Maxey's got 12.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Embiid. Over Williams. No good. A bit long that time. The Bulls have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Now here's Vucevic. Checked by Tucker. Vucevic, the pass to Junior. Back to Vucevic. Good. And the assist goes to Junior.
How about the concentration level of Vucevic? I mean, we often overlook that, but just keeping his hands steady on the shot attempts, even while getting bumped and roughed up a bit.
Pass to Thibault. To the right side. Now Embiid. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Here's Maxey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal
So
foul.
many incredible
First team
players,
foul.
Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me. You know, battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling. I don't think there's any question the Sixers made the biggest trade of last season, sending a huge package to the Nets and getting James Harden in return.
Pass to Tucker. Outside Maxey. Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid. He can't get that one to fall. And the Bulls going the other way now. And Clark, in that Philly-Brooklyn trade, there were 5 players and 2 first-round draft picks involved.
And B.A., they were big-time players Philly gave up. Simmons, Drummond, Seth Curry. And when you're playing for a title and you can add James Harden, I think you got to take that chance.
The Bulls need to get off a shot. And Vucevic slams it in.
And how about the composure of Vucevic? I mean, knowing the shot clock is running low, but still coming away with a great look in the end.
Right side Thibault. Back to Harden.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Second team foul.
That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Threat to score from anywhere. Love when Harden attacks when he's near the bucket.
Junior outside. And he's going for the lob. And Vucevic slams it in.
Assisted by
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Harden misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Junior. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Junior's got 10 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Embiid passes to Thibault. 6 to shoot. The 15-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Count it. Good. Junior's got 4 points in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
For Chicago, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Yep, that one's good. And now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. He's got 9.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
They grabbed their own miss. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Melton comes in for Maxey. Inside. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Caruso.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Harden, the pass to Harrell. Back to Harden. Puts up a 3. It's not going to go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the 76ers. Reed's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Milton subbed in for Harden. DeRozan is checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Caruso.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Reed, defended by DeRozan. Melton on the wing. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana. It's scooped up. The kick out to Milton. The 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Chicago trailing here. To the inside. Junior. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Junior's got 20 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Harrell passes to Milton.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Snatched up. Here's Levine. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Nice work that time by Levine. Using his length, he can do damage in there.
Melton on the wing. They need this. Against Levine. From deep, Melton. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
At the line for the Bulls.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?"
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. To the middle. Here's Junior. He's got 22. Oh, there's the alley. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Thibault on the wing, defended by DeRozan. The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in.
3rd team foul. Bulls substitution. Lonzo Ball.
First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front. They're up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Chicago leading. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Andre Drummond is out there with Patrick Williams, and it's Junior in at the point.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence. Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Harden, he's checked in for the Sixers. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. And both free throws good for Junior. The Sixers trailing. Pass to Thibault. On the wing, Harden. Down low, Embiid. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his 3rd personal
It's going to
foul.
belong to Nikola Vucevic.
It's almost unbelievable how fluid Embiid is at his size. And his aggressiveness to boot, I mean, that really forces defenses to compromise a bit when they defend him.
That free throw misses.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
The 76ers shooting at 49% so far in the game. Pass to Tucker. To the wing, right side. Embiid from outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Here's Maxey. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Junior. And it's blocked by Harden.
Look at Harden getting after it defensively with a little edge. A rude rejection like that will get him all kinds of fired up.
Four on the clock. The Sixers again can't hit.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Pass to Junior.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Second team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Chicago, number 19. Taking 2.
And both free throws good for Junior. Here's Harden. He's got 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
And it's the Bulls' ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Junior outside. Throws it up high.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Thibault. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot denied by DeRozan.
Anytime DeRozan can come up for the block, gets the whole team energized.
Basket counts.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Inside, here's Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
This offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Junior. The kick out to Williams. Junior outside. Pass to Vucevic. Over Harden. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The 76ers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Maxey. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing. Now, that is a terrific cut to the basket by Vucevic. I mean, really excelling in the pick-and-roll set.
Pass to Maxey. Thibault on the wing, defended by DeRozan. Outside for Harden.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
That's his 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
The 3 is up, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Williams. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Levine against Maxey. To the inside. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet.
Team foul.
You can't do much better than that, guys.
Shooting for Chicago, Zach LaVine.
And he sinks the second.
An all-star caliber talent now in the league. LaVine has shown a real fire and hunger to continue to improve.
And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The 76ers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Harden against Junior. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Now here is Junior. 28 points for him. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Pass to Harden. Williams against Tucker. Embiid passes to Maxey. 3-pointer off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Junior. Takes it inside. Here's Williams. Good work defensively by Thibault. The 76ers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Tucker against Williams. Right side Maxey. Fires the 3. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. To the middle. Here's Maxey. Good work defensively by DeRozan.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Harden against Junior. And there's the lob. And Vucevic slams it in.
And Vucevic is so at ease operating near the rim. I mean, his touch from there is really outstanding. He's got an excellent touch in close.
Out to the wing. Outside Harden. Maxey against Levine. Clock at 6. Here's Maxey. And another miss by Philadelphia.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Tucker. Oh, they need this. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach. Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden, his remarkable ability to facilitate.
Junior finds Williams.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight, one sweet one after another.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed, a rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Looks like it's T-shirt time, fans. Who wants a shirt?
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. Reed comes in for Tucker. Milton's checked in for Thibault. And it's Melton in for Maxey. Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Williams. Levine against Milton. Pass to Harden. Unloads. Rebound by the Bulls. Junior's got rebound number 8 now. You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists, Clark.
Yeah, he really does, B.A., and it's so amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes in torching people one-on-one. But he's also almost as good setting other people up. Maybe it all comes back to how good he is at reading defenders. And I think there's something to be said for that.
Back to Melton. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Some changes for Chicago. Thibault outside at 3 with Tucker at power forward. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Well, you know, he may be the best player in the league at drawing contact, James Harden. I mean, he's really clever at getting his body into defenders.
Both good from the line that time. And for the Bulls, they're shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient.
76ers foul. James Harden. That's his 5th personal foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
You know, we've seen them time and time again working themselves to the charity stripe and making a living at the line, basically.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Maxey. Takes a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Junior against Harden. Junior.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Melton, he's checked in for Harden. And he makes a first. Well, we often see teams make big moves right before the trade deadline. Clark, do you like when a team goes through significant changes mid-season?
Well, it does keep things interesting, but as a general rule, I don't think you can do that consistently. But it does add some life and excitement to what's going on when it does happen. But major roster changes, as a general principle, are typically not going to work in your favor.
And Junior gets it to go.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
Thibault on the wing. Back to Maxey. Pass to Melton. Here's Embiid. 4 on the clock. Hits the trifecta.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And here's Vucevic to the paint. Here's DeRozan. And it's blocked by Thibault. With some arc. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's his first foul of the game.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
And he's going for the oop here. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
Embiid against Junior. Banked it in off the glass. Junior's got 38 points.
My goodness, have mercy. Breaking ankles like there's no tomorrow.
Thibault on the wing. Defended by DeRozan. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Dosunmu, checked by Tucker. And Williams punches it home.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Thibault on the wing. Melton, right side. Thibault against DeRozan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, he was born in Arizona. When it's time for national team play, Matisse Thibault suits up for Australia down under, a team he medaled with in 2020.
Caruso, he's checked in for Dosunmu. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
It's fun to see NBA players like Thibault go their own way for national competition.
Yeah, it is, B.A. I mean, that's part of the interesting fabric of the global nature of the game, particularly as it relates to the NBA. International tournaments are kind of like an alternate world, if you will. Guys who are NBA rivals end up being teammates, or their teammates wind up on the other bench. It's actually pretty cool to see.
Down low. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Melton outside. Thibault on the wing. Back to Melton. Pass to Tucker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his fourth personal
It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with, and he gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line.
Hits both from the stripe. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Maxey against Caruso. Pass to Melton. Beyond the arc. DeRozan with the rebound. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Caruso. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Maxey. That's his 3rd personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
Team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Alex Caruso.
And the second free throw is good. The 76ers shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Tucker. And that one hits the back iron.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And that one's good. Junior.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to Thibault. Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level.
Here's Embiid. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Melton against Junior. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Tucker. Now Embiid takes the 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Junior, left side. Caruso outside. Jacks up a 3. He's off on that one. The 76ers go the other way with it. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to Thibault. Melton on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. From the elbow. Rebound by the Bulls. Junior's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
BA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
And the Bulls making a change here. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Caruso. And Dragic has subbed in for DeRozan.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Melton outside. Here's House, covered by Junior. Will not go, misses off the front iron. The Bulls shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Green. Here's Junior, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul. 5th team foul.
First free throw is good.
For the Bulls. Number 19. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Junior. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Bassi. Melton outside. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Junior outside. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals. Honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Right wing. Here's House. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Junior against Melton. Here's Junior. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Shake Milton. Free throw good. Junior. The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in, and he can't hit the second.
Georges Niang, not a guy who sees a bunch of minutes, but he certainly makes the most of opportunities as they come his way.
Bassi, good.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Milton.
And here's Junior. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Clark, what does Georges Niang bring?
Well, you like to get the ball in his hands when you can, but he's most dangerous, I think, when he's playing the 4 because he can spot up and shoot the 3 pretty easily, and he's got kind of a sneaky old man's post-up game, too.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Junior.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
Pass to Bassi, and stolen by Green. Dragic with it. Milton covering. Here's Junior. Good. He hits again, and that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Milton. To the wing on the left. Here's Maxey. Pass to House. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. And they recover it. Outside Milton. Tries yet again. And they pick up 2.
Jake Milton.
Dragic with it. Now Junior. Maxey covering. Junior outside. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long and good night, everyone.